Hey guys, this is Kirob speaking, and welcome to the 2022 Camshaft Software Crossover Play Competition with the first round, or rather the 0th round of the Cyclist Tactics, the Prologue event. So what we're going to see here is me making my submission, and I'll walk you through all of my choices that I make along the way. First off, we gotta select it. We get our beautiful team of riders: James Craig, Wolfgang Kruger, Marco Villano, and Dmitry Romanov. Yes, that sounds excellent. It is a pretty short event, 38 length there and 147. That's a pretty beefy time trial though. Team time trial. So yes, we are going to take a look at the riders and then just proceed. Well, I'm going to put in my username, and there we go. Of course, remember, there's only one shot at it. So yes, let's continue with this one. That is confirmed, and let's go. What riders do we have? Well, we do have Craig James. First of all, let's check out the general layout of the tour to get a good idea of what we are going to aim for here. This is so short that you basically can go full bore with all the riders and they will fully recover for the next day. So I don't think there is anything that gets in the way here, and that sounded like I didn't know that was the case or not, but I do know that is the case because I've playtested it, of course, these stages. So not in depth. I haven't super optimized my moves just yet. At least I don't remember them. But this one is a lot more tricky. You can see down here, there's some technical sectors thrown in, and this is a mountain section. And there's a final mountain section there with flats in between. And here is a mixed bag of flat and downhill, as well as then these technical sectors you see there. So let's take a look at our riders. James Craig is quite the man for the job, I would say, for this one that we're looking at right there. He does have +1 in downhill. He does have +2 in flat. And he has +2 in technical. That means he can get through, he can cut through those technical sectors at the front and pull the others along. So, well, they still get the slipstream penalties, but he can do the hard work at the front for those. We have Wolfgang Kruger, who is going to be a little worthless in this challenge, it looks like, but he will be very important. And that is because we are not allowed to lose him all too quickly. And you might wonder, why is that? Well, it is 4 riders that are counted in this first event, so we need to pull him along and give him a good ride, because his time in the end will count just as much as everyone else's. Yeah. Let's see how it goes. Dmitry. Very, very strong. He is going to be our man for the non-technical flat and downhill sectors. One thing to remember with him is that his recovery score is very low, and he doesn't have much energy to start with. So that will mean that his energy per turn will drop off significantly faster than, for instance, James Craig's energy per turn. Starting at the same level, 9 per turn. You can see that there, 9 per turn. But James Craig is starting at a much higher energy level and has higher recovery. And the recovery makes the stat drop much slower. So, yes. What that means is that we probably want to use Dmitry out of the gate before he is diminished in terms of speed, and then switch over to James Craig if that allows it. Marco Villano, quite handy, might come in handy in this stage actually, because there are sections with flat and mountain. He has +1 in both. That means he doesn't care about if there is a transition between flat and mountain. Okay, I think we have the bases covered here. This is pretty high-end analysis of what needs to happen though. So most of you will probably not be quite that in depth. So let's take a look here. What is going on? Oh, right, I didn't turn the AI off. That doesn't matter, really. But just don't be confused about not winning when you should, and so on. There are some really powerful teams in there. Sean Watson there, yes, Anthony Ward. Those are, if you have played The Cyclist, you know those two guys. They are getting in the way more than once during your career. But yes, so this first one, let's take a quick look. So starting out flat, 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 going all the way to the mountain sector, which is an HC climb. Well, not really. It's a very short one, just a little hill. We got spectators though, so that's nice. Yes, so there's nothing really particular about this one. I don't think anyone can reach this point, not even the big guys. This is just too far, that speed. But it's just a move around, across flat terrain. It's an individual time trial. Wolfgang Kruger can just barely reach the 9 over here, and that means that I definitely want to do that. Such a short time trial tends to be just all out, unless you can find a spot that is way better to land on. And that is because on a 2-turn time trial like this, the further up you land, the shorter or the lower the fraction of the turn you need to cross the line on the next one. Even though you might be faster starting from a further back node, which isn't the case here, you still get the lower time if you started further up the road. So yes, let's. Ooh, he can move far. Marco Villano, quite fast, 8-8 plus 1. So it's all flat move. So it's a +1 that counts. And that means he gets the 9 +8 +8 +1 in terms of maximum movement. And that is this node. It's a 26 in total. That's quite fast. Let's put him there. And then we have James Craig, giving us a little bit of a taste of what he can do. He is really damn fast. 9-7 as a move with the +2 in flat. That's big. There we go. Just max him out. And even bigger, +3 trait because he's a time trialer. Time trial expert. As you can see, level 2 time trial expert with a 9-7 +3. So that's a +19 move. That's brutal. Okay. And he's almost there. His next move won't be quite as impressive because there is flat, but there's mountain as well. And that means the bonus gets cut down to the lowest of the two, which is the +1. Just moving across here gives us our not winning time. Eric Baker stole it from us. But yes, it's just moving all the way across the line. We do get some refund as well for this big move across the line. Don't forget about that. That is going to be re-added back to your resources before the recovery kicks in. So there you go. Just move all out across the line. There's no tactics here, as tends to be the case in reality. There's just go full bore. It's good. So, yep, we're finishing up. And we got our times right there. Okay. Now, that was that. So let's go to the hilly team time trial. And that is going from Vairua to Oak Ridge. And it's going down the valley from the automation, basically outside of the automation test track. North of there is the village of Vairua. And from there down the valley and then up to Oak Ridge in 2 steps. Okay, now let's take a look at the recovery. You see that all riders recovered all of their attack points. That is very important to keep the speed up. And there's no stage after this one. So what we want to do here, optimally, is use all our resources. Of course, that won't be possible, but we need to be smart about it so that we can optimize it such that we get the maximum resources used in a, let's say, smart way, so that it's actually making you faster. No issues with any recovery. We have full energy and full attack. So it's like a fresh new stage, as if it were the first one. Now let's get going with that one. So, 0th turn. Very important. Very, very important. You got to plan ahead here. And let's see. We are starting on downhill, and we are definitely moving into the flat. But then there's this technical downhill sector. Let's calculate a little bit. How many nodes is it until there? Don't know if we can pass this one in the first turn. It's a 26 node move to get to here. Okay, 26. I'm wondering, because if you enter this one more than to the first node, this sector's penalties will start to count. So a -2 would be applied. So I believe, let's see, how far is it? How far is it to this one? Quite far. So it would be 2 moves. So yeah, if we land here, then we will get the penalties for the next move somewhere here, and then we have the next technical sector to contend with there. Okay, why am I thinking about this? Well, I do want to see if I need to use James Craig for the first move, because he has the bonus to the technical stuff, or I should use Dimitri, because he doesn't care about flat and downhill. He just has the same +3 bonus for all. And what I'm going to do is put him at the front, because I'm planning to stop right there, so no penalties on the first move. That means he will get his +3 nicely. And this move will be pretty much not very aggressive looking in terms of resources. So Marco stays, Wolfgang stays, Dimitri goes to the front, and Craig can go into second place there. He will be needed for the next move. Oh, look at that. Okay. Some of these guys are going really hard, and here you see the effect of the technical sector. This move is pretty easy, 9-1. But if you move just 1 node further, it's not 9-2, but 9-4. So these guys are going pretty aggressive. Ban. Okay, yes. That would be a max move for Wolfgang Kruger, which would mean that his attack is going to be diminished to 5 per turn for the rest of the race. And that's not great. Also, he loses 6 attack points out of his 19. So a big, big chunk. The advantage would be that we won't have this technical sector to contend with in the next move. But alright. So I think what we're going to do is play it conservatively. We're going to... or carefully. We're going to land here. This is not even going to take all the energy from my other riders, but it's conserving our move strength for later on in this stage. And let's move there. That's a very easy move to make. So everyone is moving right there along with it. And of course, this is a team time trial, so slipstream is applied, and we had a massive slipstream bonus there. That's why for the other riders it is so easy to follow. Now again, repositioning. Very important. Let's think about that. It should be an easy thing to consider, because this is a technical sector. Let's calculate real quick. He has a +1 in downhill. There's flat and downhill that counts. He has a +1 in downhill, which is his lowest stat, but he has a +2 in technical. And this here is a, well, in total, you can see here when we hover over this, he has a +1. You see it right there. So if we hover over Wolfgang Kruger, he has a -4 in the sector. He doesn't like that at all. So now I'm just going to move Dimitri behind Craig, James Craig, and we are going to go with him. Yeah, I mean, he gets the same penalty and bonuses. Yeah, I think we use Dimitri a little later, because he also has a +1 in mountain. That will come in handy. It's just Marco and Dimitri who have a +1 in mountain, while also having a bonus in flat. Okay? Yeah, I think that's good. So let's sign that off and move on. The others are not going all that far. Now let's see. Now we have to check how badly Wolfgang is faring across the sector. If we go here, he starts using... Oh, we need to We need to move at least to here, though. Because that is +2 movement for the next turn versus landing there. And I think I'm going to take it a little slow here, just using... Oh, wait a second. We need to be able to reach this section right here. Yeah, I think so. Ooh. Yeah, This is... We need to plan ahead here a little bit, because on the turn thereafter, I would love to jump that mountain. So if we go to here, like an easy move, and then continue on and land there. Can we jump the mountain? Yes, we can. Okay. Even with James Craig, who has a -1. So that seems to be a decent move to make. Let's save some attack points for Wolfgang there. I think he will be... Oh, no, there's... That means we need to split the moves somewhat equally so that he doesn't get maxed out. So I think going here, Wolfgang Kruger, yeah, 4 out of 6. I think that's fine. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. So now, you see that only takes up 7 energy there. And Wolfgang is struggling. Yeah. Look, he can, by himself, he can only reach there, but in the slipstream, he can go there for less cost. That's nice. Anyway, now, next turn. Or reorder first. So the tricky part here is just this tech section, which means, and it's just flat, so that means definitely that, oh, also, if you hover over here, over the rider, you can see what the total trait bonus or penalty is. So for James, it's +2. For Dimitri, it's also +2. And then we have -3 there for Wolfgang. So I'm going to use Dimitri for this move. Although, no. This is the last time we really can use James, because he has the -1 in mountain. And the next moves will be, apart from this one, between the mountains, will all be mountain moves. So yes, I'm going to use James for this one. Okay, where do we want to move here? Let's see. This one looks like the best candidate for the move, because it has the 10, and afterwards it's dropping into the 8, so... the only thing to consider beyond this one would be either this or this as a max move, but... Oh, would that get us there? I wonder. If we move further, or does it get us there? And no, this doesn't do the trick, but neither does this. So no. Okay, we just can't reach at the moment. That is with James Craig, though. If we instead calculate with Dimitri, so if we land it here, and Dimitri has a +2 compared to him. Now that would only get us to here. So also not further. And if we land it here, Wolfgang can't even follow that, so it's not... Yeah. Okay, no options here. We have to land here. That's already straining Wolfgang really hard. Alright, there you go. We land right there. And then I think Dimitri needs to do the next move. Alternatively, we can make the move with Marco Villano, because he has a +1 in flat and mountain. Alright, Dimitri is still doing super well. I mean, he's dropping down with this energy per turn. As you see there, it's just 8 now instead of 9. But he still has 24 attack points. Massive. So let's use him now. Marco can be used, but he's running a little low. So maybe we just need to have him follow. Maybe we can use him in the final move or something. But anyway, let's go with Dimitri. Okay, basically everyone is getting stacked there. Let's see. That's a nice split. Very easy. That would be a max move. We don't want to do that, because then his maximum attack is going to be dropping by 1. It's not great. Oh, and he dropped another energy. Ah, damn it. Okay, well. If we go here, we do still have 10 attack points. I think we can go there and then land right in front of the end of the mountain there. That should be possible. Okay. Yep. This would be a 7-7 move. Would be a 7-7 move from there. But Marco Villano still has everything in him, right? And he is a 7-8. Yeah, okay. I think that works. So if we go here, we can still reach this with a max move. And I think that works. Okay, yep, let's move one short here. Okay. Dimitri is going to stay up front. And everyone else just keeps there. And he should get enough slipstream across this final move on the rather shallow hill. It's not super slopey. It's just 5 and 4%. So -3 slipstream there. Everyone is going there. Oh, Wolfgang. Ooh, Wolfgang. But it is a pure mountain move. It is a pure mountain move. So he should be fine. Yeah, because he gets +3 for this final move. If we move to here, the end of the flat section. Okay, let's hammer it out right there. Max move by Dimitri. And now we need to carefully consider whom to move forward. He no longer will have a 7 after this, because we used the max move. So he will have a 6 in attack per turn. And then we have James here. He still just barely has enough for a max move. And Marco Villano looks really solid. I think we're going to use him for the final turn. So, because he has the +1 and he has +15 in terms of energy and attack, he can do a max move, but Wolfgang won't be able to follow. Poor Wolfgang. He's struggling. Although, finally, he sees a piece of terrain that he doesn't hate. Alright, let's see. And everyone can follow that move. It is a max move for him. Oh, he just dropped 1 energy. Ah, damn it. Okay. Could have gone 2? 3. Could have gone 1 further. That opens up the question. If we have Dimitri here, can he go further? No, I don't think so. 6-6. No, he can't. Okay, I wonder, could we have done better than this? With James? Definitely not. -1 there. So, no. No, I think this is the best you can do. Or at least extremely close to. So, yes, everyone can follow. That's great. And Wolfgang Kruger has 1 attack point left after this. And it's a 586. Everyone is moving across the line, and no one could go any further. So that was the best move there, I believe. And here we go. We won the Players Tour. Well, that's the Event 0. Won the stage there, and overall, that is a 729, a 735, a 737, and a 755, if I count that right. Those are the finish times, all being added up for this first Prologue challenge, and that should be it. Race summary. There you go. The results there are automatically submitted, so you'd have to do absolutely nothing with that. But I would wonder, how well did you do in this first one? Leave a comment below, and I shall see you for event number 1. That will be nice. Ellisbury, the tri-oval, also in the Cyclist. Well, not visually, but the race. And then the climb up Ike's Peak. Nice. Alright, hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.